God is trying to reach you. Only you have been chosen to see this rare miracle. Don't tell anyone. This will happen in the next 6 hours, so listen to God now before it's too late, or you will miss out. Don't skip God. This is not an accident. You were meant to hear this right now, at this moment, because heaven has stirred, and something divine is unfolding for you. The eyes of God are upon you, and the veil between the seen and unseen is thin. I have been waiting for the right moment to speak into your heart, and that moment has arrived. This is not just a message, it is a holy encounter, a sacred turning point in your life. Do not let your mind wander, because what I am about to reveal is deeply connected to something you have prayed for in silence, cried for in secret, and waited for with aching faith. I want you to comment, Amen. Do it with intention. Let it be your sign to the heavens that you are ready to receive. You have been chosen not because of your perfection, but because of your endurance. You have been walking through a spiritual storm, carrying burdens too heavy for your own strength. You have been misunderstood, overlooked, and questioned, even by those closest to you. But I saw everything. I heard your cries when no one else did. I saw how you kept walking, even when you could barely stand. And I need you to know, right now, that this moment is sacred. I, the Lord your God, have been reaching for your heart through every hardship. This is not the beginning of your pain. This is the beginning of your miracle. There is a miracle reserved only for you. It is not random, and it cannot be taken or delayed by any power of darkness. What is coming is holy. It is rare because you are rare, and it is closer than you think. Within these next 6 hours, I will show you the first sign. Some will not understand it, some will dismiss it, but you will know it is from me, because it will speak directly to the very thing you thought would never be restored. Do not tell anyone. Not because I am hiding it, but because I want you to protect the purity of this moment. What I am doing in your life must be guarded. It is sacred and fragile in its early stages, like a seed just planted. Sharing it too soon could expose it to voices that might try to uproot it. This is between you and me. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. Let your silence guard what your spirit knows is real. This miracle will carry a weight of confirmation. It will align with your deepest longing, yet it will exceed your understanding. You are not imagining things. The spiritual warfare you've faced lately has been heavier because this miracle is real. The enemy tried to distract you, discourage you, and delay you. But nothing can stop what I have already spoken over your life. My word does not return void. It accomplishes everything I send it out to do. You will not be the same after this. You will remember this day as the day heaven reached down and wrapped its arms around your life. I want you to like this video if you feel me speaking directly to your spirit. Not for numbers, not for show, but as a gesture of agreement, of saying, "Yes, Lord, I receive." You are not late. You are right on time. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. The silence you endured was not rejection. It was divine alignment. I was moving people, shifting doors, and holding back certain things not to hurt you, but to save you from premature battles. If I had allowed that opportunity to happen earlier, it would have broken you. But now, because you waited, I am giving you something stronger, more stable, and divinely timed. This moment is about obedience. I need your heart to stay aligned with me. Do not chase the noise. Do not be distracted by voices that do not carry my presence. What I have placed within you is bigger than what they said about you. What I am releasing into your life is more powerful than what they tried to take from you. You are not stepping into a season of recovery. You are stepping into a season of divine overflow. I will restore you beyond recognition. I am reaching you now because the window is narrow. In 6 hours, something will shift. The timing is not by chance. You will feel it in your spirit before it touches your life. Trust what you feel. If your heart has been beating fast since you began reading this, that is confirmation. My spirit is moving through you, wrapping you in truth, drawing you close. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am right here, and I am not leaving you. If you feel the weight of this, comment 1111. Let it be your personal sign that you believe what is being spoken into your life is not fiction. It is divine. Your life is not random. Your battles have not been wasted. The tears you cried were never ignored. I collected every one of them, and now I am turning them into blessings. The people who walked away from you were never meant to carry this miracle with you. That is why I allowed the separation. Some things I had to prune in order to protect your promise. I know it hurt, but I never left you. This moment is proof. I am proving that my hand is still on your life, even when others thought you were done. I am proving that obedience brings reward. I am proving that even in a dry place, I can make rivers flow. I am proving that your name has been whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your blessing has been set apart. Your breakthrough is personalized, and it is on the way. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. Do not let fear steal this moment. Do not let delay convince you to disobey. What I am doing requires your full surrender. Not your logic, not your plan, just your heart. If you give me your full heart right now, I will carry you into a place that only my chosen walk in. That is what you are. Chosen, separated, marked by heaven. There are no coincidences with me, only confirmation. And this right now is confirmation. Let every word settle in you like rain falling on dry ground. Let it soften what pain has hardened. Let it awaken what discouragement tried to silence. Let it rebuild what loss tried to destroy. The miracle I spoke of is not something vague or unclear. It is precise. It is detailed. It has your name written on it. There is no confusion in heaven about who you are or what belongs to you. The angels have already been assigned. The doors have already been marked. I am not figuring it out as we go. I already completed the work. I am simply preparing you to receive it without breaking beneath its weight. This miracle is not ordinary, and neither are you. That is why the journey has felt so heavy. That is why things haven't made sense. I was shaping you for what your own hands could not carry without me. You were not overlooked, you were hidden. Hidden for a holy reason. Hidden because what I placed inside you needed time to grow, time to be protected, time to become strong enough to walk through doors without fear and stand in rooms without shrinking. You thought you were forgotten, but you were actually being covered by my hand. And now I am slowly removing that covering, revealing you to the right place at the right time. The next 6 hours are holy, not because of the number, but because of what I have appointed to occur within them. There is something about to break open for you spiritually. You will feel it. It may not be loud. It may not come with lightning, but it will come with a deep knowing in your spirit that something has shifted. Your atmosphere will respond to it. Your heart will feel the weight of divine peace settle upon you, and you will know that I, your God, am speaking through time just to reach your soul. I want you to comment 222 Do it if you trust me. Let it be your quiet act of surrender. Let it speak louder than doubt. You are still in the middle of it, but not for long. The weariness you've been feeling is not because you are weak. It's because something in your spirit is being birthed. And birthing is never painless. You are delivering a promise, and promises are heavy until they are released. But once this moment passes, you will feel a lightness you haven't felt in years. It will be like chains falling, like walls crumbling, like air rushing into lungs that have been gasping under pressure. I know how hard it's been to hold on. I know there were days you didn't feel like praying, didn't feel like worshiping, didn't feel like believing. But even then, you stayed. Even when you stumbled, you didn't quit. And that is what I am honoring. Not perfection, persistence, not always understanding, but still trusting. You stayed in the fight. You stayed connected. You still whispered my name when all you felt was silence. That is why you are being chosen now for what others thought you missed out on. I saved this moment for you because I knew your heart would not let me go, even when it got hard. This miracle is not just about what I will give you, it's about what I will do in you. I am healing you in places that no one sees. I am restoring confidence that was shattered. I am breaking off shame that tried to live inside you like it belonged there. I am cleansing wounds so deeply buried you forgot they existed. And I am doing it not with force, but with love. My love is not loud. My love is not boastful. My love is quiet, steady, and unshakable. You are safe in it. You are held in it. There will be people who wonder how this all turned around for you so fast. Let them wonder. Let them question. But you will know it wasn't sudden. It was sacred. You will know this shift came after long nights, silent battles, and hidden obedience. You will know that this miracle has been developing for years behind the veil of pain. And you will carry it not with pride, but with quiet gratitude. Because you know who brought you through. You know who never left. You know who stayed by your side when no one else saw your worth. You will not have to explain yourself. The fruit of what I am doing will speak louder than words. Let me make it undeniable. Let me silence every critic with the evidence of your favor. Let me display your name in places where it once was ignored. This is not for fame. This is not for applause. This is for my glory. I am about to make your life a living testimony that faith is not foolish and that obedience never goes unseen. Your tears watered this breakthrough. Your endurance built the foundation. Your yes, when no one else was watching, opened the gates of heaven. I have been counting every seed you sowed in faith, and now I am multiplying them. You will not reap in the same measure you gave. You will reap in overflow, because I do not just restore, I reward, and I reward in abundance. The next 6 hours are not just about a timeline, they are about an alignment. I am aligning your life, your heart, your relationships, your purpose. What felt disjointed will begin to make sense. What felt scattered will come together. I am not a God of confusion. I am a God of divine order. And my order is beginning to take shape around you. You may not understand every detail, but you will feel the peace of knowing I am orchestrating something perfect. What's really behind the 7-second brain trick exploding online? A leaked CIA ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by neuroscience labs, this at-home method removes money blocks and unlocks unstoppable wealth flow. But the page could vanish any time. Click the link in the first comment before it's permanently deleted. Stay close. Do not rush ahead. There is more I must do in this quiet space. There is more healing I must complete. Let me speak to every part of your soul that is tired. Let me cover every scar you hide from the world. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late for the promise. You are exactly where I need you to be. You have heard many voices in your life. Some encouraged you, others wounded you. But this voice, the one you are hearing now, is the voice that created you. The voice that knew you before the world ever did. Let that settle into your spirit. Let that silence the noise. My voice carries truth. My voice breaks chains. My voice brings life. No hand can stop what I have already signed and sealed over your life. No voice of doubt can cancel what my spirit has released. It is done, and the proof of it is already beginning to stir in your soul. The reason you feel so much right now is because the spirit realm is open. The veil is thin. You are sensing the weight of what's coming. You are feeling the beginning of what you've waited so long for. Do not mistake the intensity for danger. It is birth. The contractions you feel are spiritual. Something is being delivered into your life that you didn't think you were qualified for, but I have called you worthy. I have made you able, not through your own strength, but through mine. That is why the miracle is rare, because only I could release it, and only you were meant to carry it. I want you to comment 333. Do it if you are ready to declare your faith boldly. Let that simple number be your way of saying, I trust you, God, even now. You have no idea how closely I've been walking with you. You felt abandoned, but you were being shadowed by my presence the entire time. You couldn't see it because the pain was thick. You couldn't hear me clearly because your heart was breaking. But I was never far. I was never silent. I was working behind the walls you thought would never come down. And now I am opening those walls like gates. What was once a prison is becoming a passageway. What once trapped you will now become the very place where you step forward in freedom. This miracle is personal. It is not borrowed. It is not copied. It does not look like anyone else's breakthrough because your pain did not look like anyone else's struggle. Your obedience was unique. Your surrender was deep. That's why your reward will be different. This is not a recycled blessing. This is a one-of-a-kind visitation of my power in your life. When it arrives, it will be obvious that it came from heaven. You will not be able to explain it with logic. You will not be able to credit anything except my goodness and my mercy. Do not be afraid of the sudden changes. I am removing what cannot stay. I am shifting what cannot hold the weight of where you are going. Some of the doors I am closing now are not punishments, they are protections. I am saving you from aligning with people and plans that would have pulled you off course. I am cutting away relationships that were never meant to go with you into this next chapter. Let them go with grace. Trust that what I am making room for is greater than anything you are releasing. There is about to be a reversal. What once looked like failure is about to become favor. What once felt like delay is about to be revealed as perfect timing. You thought the story was ending in disappointment, but I was just rewriting the ending. And I am the author. I always finish what I start. I never leave a sentence incomplete. I never walk away from what I love, and I love you with a love that is stronger than anything you've lost. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to fight for attention or force your way into doors I never designed for you. I will open the right ones. I will bring the right people. I will shine my light on you when the moment is right. You don't have to compete. You don't have to chase. You just have to trust. Stay close to me. Keep your heart clean. Keep your motives pure. I will take care of the rest. Your name is being whispered in places you haven't even imagined yet. Not because of your fame, but because of your faithfulness. I reward those who seek me in the quiet. I lift up those who bow before me in secret. And I am lifting you. I am raising you up not to be worshipped, but to be a light. People will look at your life and see me. They will ask how it happened, and you will say, God did this. I didn't do it alone. You will walk into rooms that your trauma tried to talk you out of. You will sit at tables your past said you didn't deserve. You will carry peace in the places that once tormented your soul. I am not just giving you a moment of relief. I am giving you a lifetime of restored identity. I am not blessing the version of you that performed for others. I am blessing the real you, the you that cried at night, the you that kept going, the you that felt invisible but still prayed with trembling hands. There is healing coming through this miracle, not just healing of circumstances, but healing of how you see yourself. You will no longer walk around shrinking or hiding. You will no longer question if you're worthy of love, worthy of joy, worthy of peace. You will stand tall. You will breathe deeply. You will smile without fear. Because you will know, not just in your head, but in your spirit, that you are mine, that I chose you, that I called you, that I never regretted creating you. The secret ritual they never wanted public is finally out. A 7-second brain technique, backed by leaked CIA data and 4 neuroscience labs, is helping families erase debt and attract money on autopilot. But this miracle won't stay public long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone forever. You don't have to worry about missing it. You've already stepped into it. The timing has already begun. The shift is already moving. I am the God of now, and I am with you now. You are not waiting for me to show up. I am already here. I am already working. I am already unraveling the knots the enemy tried to tie in your destiny. I am already aligning the right people, the right resources, the right doors. Your part is to stay surrendered, stay available, stay focused. Don't run back to what I've called you out of. Don't go silent when I'm calling you to speak. Don't resist when I'm asking you to trust. Every time you obey me, something in the unseen moves. Every time you stay when you want to run, a wall falls. Every time you worship when you feel weak, a chain breaks. This is not just another season. This is divine fulfillment. This is the collision of promise and preparation. This is the moment where everything starts to align, not just around you, but inside you. You will no longer carry heavy burdens in silence. You will no longer feel torn between faith and fear. I am bringing you into wholeness, into strength, into the fullness of what I spoke over your life before you ever took your first breath. I have watched you struggle with timelines that seemed impossible, expectations that wore down your spirit, and outcomes that didn't reflect your effort. But I want you to hear me clearly. The outcome was never about your effort, it was always about my hand. I have allowed certain things to pause, not to punish you, but to perfect what I was doing in you. I never withheld good things from you. I was preparing you to hold them the right way. And now, the preparation is giving birth to fulfillment. Not partial, not temporary, but complete. I want you to comment 555. Let this be your faith rising up. Let this be your personal agreement with what I'm about to release over your life. Do not believe the lie that says, too much time has passed. I am not limited by clocks or calendars. I do not rush when something sacred is in the making. I allowed delays because I was developing strength in you, wisdom in you, depth in you. I was protecting you from premature doors that looked good but were built on shaky ground. Now, I have prepared solid places, stable people, and enduring blessings. I don't just want to give you miracles, I want to give you peace with them. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to strive. I am leading you with my spirit, not pushing you with pressure. You'll know it's me because it will come with peace, not panic. You'll feel alignment, not anxiety. That's how I move gently, but powerfully, suddenly, but surely. What I'm doing will not require you to betray your values or dim your light to fit in. I'm not asking you to be less of who I created you to be. I'm asking you to be fully surrendered so I can shine through you without resistance. I am the God who parts seas, and I am parting one for you right now. Not in theory, not someday, but now. You can't see it with your natural eyes yet, but your spirit has already caught the scent of breakthrough. That is why you've been restless. That is why you've been stirred in your sleep. I have been downloading visions into your heart, whispering directions into your spirit. You're not losing your mind. You're gaining divine clarity. Even your physical body has felt the tension, tightness in your chest, heaviness in your legs, a feeling of urgency you can't explain. That's not anxiety. That's your spirit sensing transition. That's heaven preparing to pour something new into your life. And that new thing is coming with fire. Not fire to burn you, but fire to purify, refine, and light the path ahead. You've walked in darkness long enough. Now I am making every step ahead of you glow with my presence. There are people being removed from your life, not because they were all bad, but because they were not assigned to where I am taking you. Their season in your life has expired. If you keep trying to carry expired connections into divine places, the weight will crush what I'm trying to give you. Trust me with the separation. Trust me with the distance. Trust me with the silence. When I remove, it is always for your protection and promotion. You don't need to beg me for what I already promised. You don't need to repeat prayers out of desperation. You need to breathe, rest, believe. I heard you the first time. Every time you whispered my name, every time you said, "God, help me," I listened. And now I am responding, not with delay, not with silence, but with action. Supernatural action. The kind that makes people ask how it happened so fast. I am the one who will lift you. I am the one who will place you in the right position, not your connections, not your background, not your followers, me. I will do it so that there will be no confusion about where your strength comes from. And once I do it, no one will be able to reverse it. No one will be able to take credit for what only I could do. There will be days very soon where you will look around and not recognize your own life. In a good way. You will wonder how so much joy found its way to you. You will wake up without the heaviness you've carried for so long. You will move through your day without the anxiety that tried to cage your spirit. You will start speaking with authority again, walking with confidence again, breathing freely again, because I will have done what no one else could. I am healing you from the inside out. I am not only removing what hurt you, I am repairing what it broke. I am softening the parts of your heart that became hard just to survive. I am rewiring the thoughts that told you to settle for less. You won't just recover from this, you will rise from it. Stronger, brighter, unshakable. Because your foundation is no longer built on fear or approval, it is built on me. Is this leaked CIA ritual the missing key to your financial breakthrough? A once hidden brain ritual is spreading fast. This strange 7-second method, confirmed by elite neuroscience labs, activates your brain's wealth magnet. The government may shut this down. If you're seeing this, you are God's chosen child. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. People may not understand your glow. They may question your confidence, but they were not with you in the darkness. They didn't see the nights you barely made it. They didn't hear the cries I heard. They didn't feel the battles you had to face alone. But I saw it all. And that's why I'm blessing you publicly. Because your private pain deserves public honor. I am lifting your name not for fame, but to reflect my glory. The world will know that the God who rescues, heals, and restores is still alive. because they'll see it in your life. You are not walking into a season of trial. You are walking into a season of testimony. The very things that tried to break you will become the platform where I reveal my glory through you. What once caused you shame will now cause others to believe. You thought your pain disqualified you, but I have used that pain to anoint you. I have used that heartbreak to shape your spirit into one that carries fire, endurance, and unshakable light. You are not who you used to be, and you never will be again. I want you to comment 1212. Let this number echo through heaven and declare that you are ready for divine government, divine order, and divine manifestation in every area of your life. No one knows how much it cost you to keep going. No one truly saw the inner war you faced when everything around you fell apart. But I saw. I witnessed every spiritual battle. I held you through every moment you were about to let go. And now, because you didn't give up, I am giving you something you never imagined would come with such peace. You are not receiving something temporary. You are receiving something eternal, sealed by my hand, covered in my word, and released in my perfect timing. This is why you couldn't quit. This is why you couldn't walk away. Every time you tried, I pulled you back. Not because I wanted to control you, but because I knew what was waiting for you if you just held on a little longer. What I am about to release is going to heal every timeline that broke your heart. Every delay, every setback, every season of loss will suddenly make sense in the light of my fulfillment. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And chosen ones do not walk the easy road, but they walk the road I walk with them. You've been misunderstood. You've been misjudged. You've been abandoned in moments when you needed the most support. But what I'm giving you now will not require explanation. It will require worship. There will be no need to prove yourself. I will prove myself through you. The weight of my presence will go ahead of you. The evidence of my hand will follow you, and my spirit will fill every space between. You will move in places you never thought you'd enter. You will see things you once thought belonged to others, and you will know it was always meant for you. This miracle is not a reward for performance. It is a response to faith. You didn't always feel strong, but you never turned your back on me. Even when you doubted, you brought your doubt to me. Even when you were tired, you still whispered my name. That is what I honor. Not perfection, but persistence. Not flawless behavior, but faithful surrender. You kept showing up. You kept believing when logic said stop. And now, I am rewarding the kind of faith that moves mountains and shakes atmospheres. I'm not just opening doors, I'm giving you keys. And with those keys, you will unlock places not only for yourself, but for others. You are becoming a gatekeeper in the spirit. What you've been through is now turning into access. You will speak, and things will shift. You will pray, and chains will break. You will walk, and darkness will scatter. Because you carry my name, and with my name comes authority, not human power, holy power. And that cannot be copied, that cannot be bought. It only comes from the fire you walked through and the faith you held on to in it. This is not just about breakthrough, this is about identity. You are not who they said you were. You are not what your past tried to shape you into. You are not the mistakes you made when you didn't know better. You are mine. You are beloved. You are called, anointed, and appointed for this hour. And I am restoring the confidence that life tried to steal from you. You will no longer second-guess your worth. You will no longer minimize your voice. You will speak, you will lead, you will rise, and you will flourish. Every place that once carried sorrow will now be filled with joy. Every prayer you thought went unanswered was actually stored for such a time as this. I have remembered you. I have not forgotten a single cry. I have not missed a single sacrifice. And now, the storehouse of heaven is opening above you. You will not live in survival mode anymore. You will live in overflow. You will live in rest. You will live in purpose that brings peace instead of pressure. You were never overlooked. I hid you on purpose. I kept you in the shadows because what I placed in you was too sacred to be exposed too early. But now, the covering is lifting. Now, the light is finding you, not to expose your pain, but to showcase my glory. You are about to walk through doors that seem sealed. You are about to see the kind of favor that causes people to stop and stare. But this is not about fame, it's about fruit. The fruit of obedience, the fruit of surrender, the fruit of grace. You are entering a new level of favor where what used to take years will now take moments. You are entering a flow where divine alignment will replace striving. You are walking into spaces where peace follows every step, not fear. The heaviness is lifting. The fog is clearing. You are beginning to see again, not just with your eyes, but with your spirit. You are beginning to dream again, to believe again, to feel hope rising inside you like a fire that can't be put out. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. Let that fire burn. Let it consume every lie. Let it melt away every fear. My spirit is breathing life into places you buried in disappointment. I am resurrecting hope. I am restoring joy. I am replacing mourning with dancing. This is not wishful thinking. This is my promise unfolding before your very eyes. What I am doing now does not come with confusion. It comes with clarity. You will no longer question whether or not this is from me. You will know. You will feel it in your bones. You will hear it echo in your spirit. And you will carry it with a quiet confidence, not because you are trying to prove anything, but because my peace has settled into the deepest corners of your heart. What used to keep you up at night will now be the very thing that brings you peace. I want you to comment 777. This number is a sign of completion, of spiritual perfection, of heaven's hand finalizing what has been long awaited. Let this be your moment of agreement. There are things you thought were over, dreams you buried, hopes you silenced because they hurt too much to carry. But I never forgot. I never let go of the promises I whispered to you in the quiet. I was not watching you with disappointment. I was holding you while you wrestled with fear. Even in your lowest places, I never let you go. And now, I am breathing life into those very promises again. You won't have to try to resurrect them. I will do that for you. What you thought was dead is about to rise, not in the same form, but in a form more powerful, more secure, more blessed than before. I am restoring things in you that trauma tried to shut down. You may not even realize the depth of what was broken, but I do. I saw where your heart cracked in places you've never shared with anyone. I saw how you kept smiling while your soul ached. I saw how you gave, even when you were empty. And I am rewarding that. I am honoring that. Not with material distractions, but with miracles that change everything. You will not only recover, you will rise above every lie that tried to define you. What is coming will happen so quickly, so suddenly, it will seem like time folded in on itself. That is not a mistake. That is divine acceleration. I am redeeming the time you thought was lost. I am restoring the years you cried over. I am multiplying the seeds you sowed in tears. You will not receive what is fair. You will receive what is divine. My favor does not operate on human measurements. I give pressed down, shaken together, running over. And you will not walk alone in this. I am surrounding you with the right people, those who will speak life into your calling, not doubt. Those who will hold your arms up when you're weary, not take from you when you're vulnerable. I am sending you divine connections. People who were hidden until now, just as you were. People whose presence will not pull you away from me, but push you deeper into my heart. I have already chosen them. They are already being stirred, and they will recognize you, not by appearance, but by the Spirit. You've had to do so much alone, and that season produced strength, but now I am releasing support. You will no longer feel like you are carrying everything by yourself. I am lifting the pressure. I am softening the hardness. I am restoring joy to your spirit. Not surface joy, but the kind that lives in your bones. The kind that doesn't depend on circumstances. The kind that remains even in the middle of the unknown. And make no mistake, what I'm doing in you will speak louder than anything you could ever say. You won't have to explain this new season. You won't have to justify the blessing. The fruit will speak for itself. People will see the peace you carry. They will sense the shift in your presence. They will feel something different when you walk into the room. That is my Spirit resting on you. That is the evidence of a life marked by my hand. You are not fragile. You are favored. You are not forgotten. You are being crowned. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Everything they said you'd never become, you're becoming. Not to prove them wrong, but to show that I was always right about you. I never needed the world to agree with your calling. I only needed your yes. And you gave it to me, even through trembling hands. You are about to see why the warfare was so heavy. The enemy saw what was coming before you did. He tried everything to distract you, to break you, to convince you to let go, but you didn't. You held on, you pressed forward, and now I am stepping in to do what you couldn't. I am breaking chains you didn't even know were still attached. I am opening doors that were never meant to be shut. I am restoring things that were stolen while you were still learning how to trust me. Every scar you carry will become a mark of my glory. Every weakness you tried to hide will be a place where my strength shines the brightest. I will make your story one of power, not pity. One of redemption, not regret. You will not look back in shame. You will look back in awe at how far I carried you, even when you couldn't feel me. You will look back and say, only God could have done this. Only He could have turned all this pain into purpose. The sound of celebration is coming. It will not be forced. It will flow. Because your soul will be at peace, your heart will be whole, and your future will be full of the things I promised long ago. Keep standing, keep worshiping, keep trusting. The greatest outpouring is not behind you, it's ahead, and it is closer than you think. There are no more delays. There is no more waiting. I am breathing life into what you thought was finished, and I am placing favor upon what others rejected. You are not only entering a season of breakthrough, you are walking into the divine appointment that heaven scheduled just for you. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There has never been a moment when I turned my eyes from you. Even when you felt unworthy, even when you thought you failed me too many times, I stayed. My love never pulled away. I stayed through your silence, through your broken promises, through your darkest nights. And now, I am staying to bring you into the light I always planned for you to walk in. I don't change my mind about you. I never did, and I never will. What I've declared over your life remains true no matter what came against you. I want you to comment 999. This is a sign of divine completeness, spiritual closure, and heaven preparing to open something new while gently closing what no longer serves you. Let this be your bold act of faith. There will be a day not far from now when you will wake up and realize that the weight you once carried is no longer there. You will breathe differently. You will walk lighter, and you will realize that I lifted the heaviness that once sat on your soul like chains. That release will not come from effort or striving. It will come from surrender. You don't have to earn your miracle. You just need to make room for it. I don't need your performance, I need your presence. Let me have all of you, not the version others want, but the real, raw, surrendered you. I can work with that. I can transform that. I can bless that. I know there were moments you questioned why I remained silent for so long. You asked why the pain lingered and why the answers seemed hidden. But I never left you in your pain. I sat beside you while you cried. I waited with you through the nights you thought would never end. And now, I am turning that pain into a well of joy. You will not only find peace for yourself, but you will carry it for others. You are being transformed not just for your own healing, but for the healing of those I will send to you. I am going to use your voice, not because it is the loudest, but because it has been refined by truth. I am going to use your hands, not because they are strong, but because they have been emptied of pride. I am going to use your life as a mirror of my mercy, and everything that was broken will become part of the testimony that changes lives. You do not need a platform for this. I am your platform. You do not need recognition. I am your covering. You are not chasing opportunities. I am bringing them to you at the pace of my spirit. There is a depth to you now that could only come from the valleys you've walked through. You don't just carry knowledge, you carry wisdom. You don't just speak from experience, you speak from anointing. And that is why I trust you with what comes next. The influence I am releasing over your life will not overwhelm you. It will humble you. You will move with authority, but your spirit will remain anchored in me. You will see increase, but you will stay dependent. That is what makes you ready. You are not in danger of missing your purpose. I have built every day of your life into this moment. Even the missteps, even the closed doors, even the betrayals, they were all used to position you. I make no mistakes. What you thought was loss was actually alignment. What you thought was rejection was redirection. What you thought was over was actually just hidden until it could be revealed without being destroyed by doubt or distraction. This is the fullness of time. This is my perfect release. And you are not behind, you are right on time. The next few days will feel different. You may not be able to explain it, but your spirit will recognize it. You will begin to feel an urgency, a stillness, a stirring. That is me. That is my spirit making room for what is about to manifest. Follow my peace. Follow the quiet nudge. When I prompt you, don't delay. Obedience will unlock overflow. Trust will open doors you didn't even knock on. And your faith, even when it feels small, is moving mountains in the unseen. I am bringing resources. I am sending people. I am releasing clarity. There will be no more fog, no more second guessing. The path ahead will open before you like a river parting. And where there was confusion, I am bringing order. Where there was lack, I am pouring abundance. You will see it with your eyes. You will walk in it with confidence. And you will know, beyond all doubt, that it was me. You will not return to old patterns. You will not go back to what I delivered you from. This time your healing will be complete. This time Your freedom will not come with conditions. You will not have to bargain for it. It is yours because I love you, and I always have. Let the tears come if they need to. Let the weight release. You've held on long enough. Now, let me carry you. Let me show you what life looks like when you stop trying to hold everything together on your own. Let me flood every corner of your heart with my goodness. This is not just a change in season, it is a transformation in your identity. You are no longer surviving. You are stepping into fullness, wholeness, overflow. This is not a small moment. This is not a slight adjustment. This is a holy interruption. I am reaching into your life to shift the entire trajectory of your days ahead. You have waited long enough. You have endured long enough. I have seen you serve with a torn heart. I have seen you love while still bleeding. And because you did not stop believing when it looked like nothing would change, I am changing everything all at once. This is not delayed justice. This is divine mercy moving with precision. I want you to comment 1010. Let this number be your silent declaration that the season of fullness and order is settling upon your life, and no force of darkness can undo what I am about to release into your hands. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. You have been carrying a weight that was never yours to keep. You've been trying to protect things I already removed. You've been walking with responsibilities I never assigned to you, but now I am lifting it. You will feel it happen one layer at a time, like pressure peeling off your shoulders. You will begin to breathe again, and the air will feel new. You won't need to force your way forward anymore. I am clearing the way, removing every hidden trap, and laying down a straight path where confusion once ruled. This is where you stop surviving and begin stewarding what I've placed in you. I'm not just healing your body, I'm healing your identity. You are not broken. You are being built. You are not overlooked. You are being unveiled. And what I am revealing now will be undeniable. It will not come in pieces. It will come with power. Because I am not a God who offers fragments, I offer fullness. And I am pouring it out in every direction of your life. You have no idea the prayers that have been made on your behalf. Generations before you cried out for what you are about to walk into. You are not just carrying your own promise, you are carrying fulfillment from a line of intercession. That's why the weight has been so heavy. That's why the warfare has been so thick. Because what's coming through you doesn't just bless you, it breaks chains over your bloodline. You are the one who was chosen to break the cycles, to lift the burdens, to shift the atmosphere not only for yourself, but for those who come after you. I am giving you a mantle, a holy weight, one that fits your shoulders because I designed it for you before time began. You are not stepping into someone else's calling, you are stepping fully into your own. It won't feel forced. It will feel like home. You will walk in it without striving. You will speak without hesitation. You will move with my presence, not out of pressure, because now you are moving in sync with heaven's rhythm, not the world's demands. Do not be surprised by what I do next. I have been orchestrating this behind the scenes with such care that when it begins to happen, it will feel like a dream. But it is not a dream. It is my reality colliding with yours. The resources will come. The helpers will show up. The doors will open without knocking. The answers will find you while you're still praying, not because you earned it, but because I promised it. And my promises do not expire. They endure. This is not about the crowds. This is about the covenant. I didn't make this promise with the world. I made it with you. In the secret place, in the silence, in the nights when you cried and whispered my name, that's when it happened. That's when I chose you. That's when I said, this one is mine. And now, the covering of heaven is surrounding you. Every word I ever spoke over your life is finding its fulfillment. It is happening now, in real time. And it will not be stopped. You do not have to defend yourself. You do not have to explain the change. Just walk in it. Let the evidence speak. Let the fruit grow. Let my spirit move through you without apology. I am giving you a boldness that is not arrogant, but unshakable, a faith that does not falter at resistance, a joy that does not shrink in sorrow, a fire that does not burn out when others walk away. You have become a dwelling place for my glory, and nothing can snatch that away from you. You are ready, even if you still feel afraid. You are prepared, even if you don't feel qualified. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. I never needed you to have it all figured out. I just needed your heart. And now that I have it, I will show you what I can do with it. Watch me rebuild what was torn down. Watch me restore what was stolen. Watch me do in days what years of striving never could. There will be signs. You will see them. There will be whispers. You will hear them. And there will be confirmation, unmistakable, undeniable confirmation. I will make it clear. I will not leave you in confusion. I am the God of clarity, and I am guiding every step you take from this moment forward. Do not fear what's ahead. Do not flinch when the shift begins. Just rest in the truth that this is me. I am not just visiting. I am dwelling. I am not passing through. I am planting. And what I plant will grow with power, with favor, with lasting fruit. You did not break. You may have bent under the weight of it all, but you did not break. That was me holding you when you didn't have the strength to hold yourself. That was me covering your mind when fear tried to overtake you. That was me surrounding you when no one else understood what you were going through. I have never been far, and I never let go of your hand, even when you couldn't see me, even when you doubted. I was there. And I am still here, right now, wrapping you in a level of peace that you cannot explain. I want you to comment 1515. This is the sign of my grace multiplied, a holy confirmation that what is being released will carry double what you lost, and peace will return where pain once lived. Let this moment seal your agreement with heaven. You have been fighting through warfare that many others didn't even see. You faced battles that no one around you could name. You had to smile when you were aching. You had to lead when you felt lost. You had to keep showing up when all you wanted was to disappear. And now, I am stepping in not just as your God, but as your defender. I am bringing justice where there was unfairness. I am bringing peace where there was turmoil. I am bringing answers where there was confusion. You will not be the one who breaks. You will be the one who breaks through. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. There is no more need to pretend you're fine. You are safe to be honest with me. I know your heart better than anyone. I see what others overlook. I know how hard it's been to carry dreams that looked like they were fading. I know how deeply you wanted to give up some days. But you didn't. Even if you didn't say it out loud, your soul kept whispering, "God, I still believe you." That whisper shook heaven. That whisper moved mountains. That whisper has now reached its fulfillment. Everything I am doing in your life now is connected. You will begin to see how the pieces fit. The people who left, the doors that closed, the opportunities that slipped away. None of it was random. I allowed what needed to fall off so that your hands would be free to receive what truly belongs to you. What is coming will not slip through your fingers. What is coming is rooted in my promise, and my promises do not return void. You are about to become a walking miracle. Not because you were perfect, but because you trusted me through imperfection. Not because you had every answer, but because you didn't stop searching for me when the answers were nowhere to be found. I am not blessing the version of you who had it all together. I am blessing the version of you who stayed, even with broken pieces. That is the one I love. That is the one I chose. Your reward will not be small. I do nothing halfway. When I restore in full. When I bless beyond measure. This is not about you being lucky. This is about me being faithful. I have watched every moment you wanted to collapse but didn't. I've seen every night you cried but still prayed. And now, I'm bringing a turnaround that cannot be stopped. The shift is already happening. You can feel it. You felt it building. And now, it's coming into full view. You are about to witness the kind of miracle that silences every voice of doubt. The kind of miracle that reminds your soul why it waited. This won't just change your circumstances, it will change your heart. You won't just receive a blessing, you'll walk in a new identity. You'll carry a new confidence. Not from ego, but from the presence of my Spirit, filling every space of your life with clarity, purpose, and peace. The people who didn't understand your calling will begin to see the fruit. The ones who walked away will see how I stood beside you. But you won't gloat, you won't retaliate. You'll smile, because you'll know that your journey was never about proving anyone wrong, it was about proving that I am faithful. You will testify, but you won't boast. You will shine, but it won't be self-made. It will be me, through you, and no one will be able to deny that. You're going to walk in rooms you once only prayed about. You're going to sit at tables you thought were reserved for others. But now you will understand those places were always part of my plan for you. You just had to grow into them. You had to heal enough to handle them. And now, you're ready. You're no longer reaching from a place of desperation. You're receiving from a place of alignment. What is arriving is not chasing you, it's being delivered to you, directly from my hand. This next season will require peace, not performance. It will require presence, not perfection. Stay with me. Let me keep shaping your heart. Let me keep renewing your mind. There is no pressure in my presence. There is only truth and healing and love that never leaves. Stay rooted in me, and nothing will be able to shake what I've built within you. There is more coming. What you've seen is only the beginning. I am still unfolding miracles. I am still revealing my glory. And you are still the one I have chosen to carry it. Let this be your confirmation. You didn't imagine it. You didn't miss it. You're right on time. You are standing in a holy moment, and everything is changing. Just keep your eyes on me. I will not fail you. I never have, and I never will.